Imagine this: 5,000 years ago, in ancient India, great sages, known as the Rishis, entered into deep, profound meditation. And it was in that state of absolute stillness, of perfect union with the universe, that God revealed to them the most sacred knowledge of all creation: how the universe is structured, how the planets influence every living being, and how the position of the stars at the exact moment of a person's birth can reveal the story of their entire life. What was given to the Rishis and recorded by them for all generations to come is called Jyotish, Vedic astrology, one of the oldest sciences on earth, over 5,000 years old. And today, I want to share with you what it is, where it came from, and why millions of people around the world trust it more than any other tool of self-discovery. Hello and welcome. My name is Malika, and this is Malika Astrology, the channel where ancient Vedic wisdom meets your everyday life. Every month, I will bring you deep astrological forecasts. But today, we start from the very beginning. Where did Jyotish come from? The word Jyotish comes from Sanskrit, and it literally means the science of light, the light of the stars and planets that illuminates the path of every human being. Jyotish is part of the Vedas, the most ancient sacred texts of humanity. It is one of the 6 Vedangas, the supporting disciplines of the Vedas, and it is called the eyes of the Vedas. Through Jyotish, a person gains the ability to see their past, their present, and their future. But this is not astrology in the ordinary sense. This is an entire philosophical system, one that unites astronomy, psychology, philosophy, spiritual knowledge of karma and the soul, and the wisdom of past lives. The Rishis knew this. At the moment of a person's birth, the sky captures their destiny. The position of the planets in that specific second, in that specific place on Earth. This is not random. This is a map of the soul that came into this world with a specific purpose, specific gifts, and specific lessons to learn. How is Jyotish different from Western astrology? Many of you know your zodiac sign: Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. You've read horoscopes in magazines or online. That is Western astrology. But Jyotish is something entirely different, and the difference is fundamental. Western astrology uses the tropical zodiac, based on the seasons and the position of the sun relative to the earth. Jyotish uses the sidereal zodiac, the actual position of the planets relative to the real stars and constellations, exactly as they appear in the sky right now. Because of this difference, your sign in Jyotish and your sign in Western astrology are not the same. For every person, this difference is individual. It depends on your exact date and year of birth. So it's impossible to say in advance what your Vedic sign is. It must be calculated personally. But that's not all. In Jyotish, there is another crucial element: the rising sign, or lagna. This is the zodiac sign that was rising above the horizon at the exact second of your birth, in your exact place of birth. And this is where true precision begins. This sign changes every 2 hours. 2 people born on the same day, but 2 hours apart, have completely different birth charts, different personalities, different destinies, different gifts, and different challenges. Your birth chart is like your personal fingerprint, or your DNA. No 2 charts are the same. Not even identical twins have the same fate, because the difference in birth time can be just a few minutes. The rising sign may be the same, but it will stand at different degrees, and that is already a completely different chart, a completely different life. This is why a generic horoscope for all Aries is like one medical prescription for 8 billion people. It gives only a very general picture. Jyotish gives you your personal map, a map created for you, and only for you. What does Jyotish actually show? Your birth chart in Jyotish is the blueprint of your life. Everything is encoded within it. Your character and personality, who you are, how you think, how you feel, how you make decisions. Your health, which areas of the body need special attention, what conditions you may be prone to. Your finances, your relationship with money, where income comes from, where the hidden traps are. Relationships and marriage. What kind of partner is right for you? What patterns keep repeating in love? Career and calling, where your true talent lies. Which path will bring both money and fulfillment? Family, your relationships with parents, children, siblings. Karma, what you came into this world with, what lessons you are here to learn, what comes easily and what requires effort. Your soul and its purpose. In Jyotish, there is a special indicator called the Atma Karaka, the planet of your soul, the one that shows why you came into this world, what your deepest spiritual mission is in this life. This is something most people never even think about, yet it explains so very much. Your calling in the world. There is another important planet, the Amatya Karaka. It shows through what kind of activity you are meant to fulfill yourself in this world. Not what you do because it just happened that way, but what you were truly born to do. Past lives. Jyotish can read the traces of past incarnations within your chart. What experience you brought with you. What unresolved karmic debts are influencing your life right now. Why certain situations keep repeating, as if you've been here before, because you have. Favorable periods. When to start new projects, when to look for a partner, when to move forward in your career, and when it's wiser to pause and restore yourself. And this is not a prediction in the sense of this will happen and nothing can be changed. No, Jyotish is a tool of awareness. When you know your chart, you understand yourself. You understand why the same situations keep repeating in your life. You see your strengths and your blind spots, and you can make decisions consciously rather than simply reacting to whatever happens. Why does Jyotish work? This is a question many people ask, especially those who trust only science and logic. The answer is simple. The planets are not just beautiful objects in the sky. They are enormous sources of energy, with very real, physical influence on everything alive on Earth. You know that the moon controls the tides of the oceans, that its phases influence the growth of plants, the cycles of a woman's body, the emotional state of people. If the moon, a relatively small celestial body, has such an obvious influence on the Earth, then what about the Sun, Saturn, Jupiter? Jyotish is a system that observed for thousands of years how the planets influence people, events, and entire civilizations, and recorded those observations as precise laws and patterns. This is not magic. This is observation, pattern, and the accumulated wisdom of millennia. Like physics, like medicine, only far, far older. How can Jyotish help you? On this channel, we will be doing two things. First, every month, I will break down the astrological forecast for each zodiac sign. Which planets are active, what they are bringing into your life, what to pay attention to, where the opportunities are, and where to be careful. This will help you understand why, in certain periods, life flows easily, and in others, everything seems to work against you. Second, if you want a truly deep understanding of yourself, your life, your relationships, your calling, and your potential, I will create your personal birth chart and walk through it with you. For this, I need just 3 things: your date of birth, your exact time of birth, the more precise, the more accurate the chart, and your place of birth. And you will learn about yourself things you may have never known before. People who have already gone through a birth chart reading say the same thing. It felt like someone finally explained to me why I am the way I am, why my life looks the way it does, and what to do about it. Jyotish is not fortune-telling. It is not superstition. It is an ancient, time-tested system of knowledge about the human being and their destiny. A system that sees you not as one of all the Scorpios on the planet, but as a unique individual with a unique chart, unique gifts, and a unique path. Subscribe to the channel. There is much more to come. And in the next video, I will tell you something very important.